I jumped out of a plane to get over a legitimate, paralyzing fear of heights. And it was the scariest day of my life. Before I went and did that, I had trouble getting up ladders. And oftentimes, even staircases where you could see through the treads in like a commercial building still scared me. I was in my 20s. And so it was embarrassing. And I wanted to get it all to go away at once. And skydiving just kept beaconing to me. And so I went and I jumped out of a plane. I can remember preparing that entire day. My body was tense. I was terrified. I did the thing where you roll around on the little dolly that they put under cars to show that you can do it. And like, it did not feel right. Nothing. I had so many excuses to leave. Then they tethered me to a guy who was about 6 inches shorter than I was. So I was carrying him around like a backpack. And then we jumped out of a plane and like the suits didn't work together and I'm terrified. And then he pulled the cord and it like didn't go. And then he did it. And I got back to the ground and I remember the feeling of free fall. And I remember right before jumping thinking there is no way I'm going to do this. And then free falling. And the next week, like no meeting was a big deal. And nothing was intense and everything was very easy. And I had no fear of heights. And I think that a lot of entrepreneurs have been through that specific experience, but what they missed was that it made everything easier. And when we go out and find those moments of intensity, the next board meeting is a little bit easier. The next conflict that you have at work, maybe it doesn't turn into a full-blown conflict. You've gotten that stuff out. You did something intense. Maybe you have a higher awareness. See, I think that the more we put ourselves in those situations where we reach the edge, at least for us, the more we come back to the real world and we function at an incredibly high level. I think that we've been convinced that there's something wrong with us. I don't think we have. I know we have, because I've spent time with people who are at the top of their professions, and the irony with people who are the top entrepreneurs.